I don't think in the history of sport or entertainment there's anybody who's had a run like The Undertaker, clearly on top. He is, in my opinion, the longevity and being on top for 30 straight years is setting that standard, the greatest of all time.
Weighing in at 320 pounds from Death Valley, I give you The Undertaker.
We have a ton of legends on hand to help commemorate a truly legendary career. I absolutely cannot wait to see what happens tonight.
It's very bittersweet because of all the things that Undertaker has meant to the business and my involvement and relationship with him. I'm happy for him, but at the same time, I'm gonna miss The Undertaker, you know, and I think that everyone in the WWE universe feels the same way.
To be excited to be even get the phone call that Rikishi, we would like you to be a part of Undertaker 30 celebration. And there's only a few that were selected to come tonight. And so this is very, very huge and important to me.
They say nothing lasts forever. I think they're wrong. Because the legacy of The Undertaker will live on eternally.
Look, today's my wife's birthday. So when I was originally given the call, I said, oh, I'm sorry, I have plans. And my wife inquired as to who was calling. I said, WWE. She said, what do they want? I said, they're doing something special for The Undertaker. And she said, you're gonna call him back right now because no one meant more to your career than he did. It's crazy for me to think that when I came into WWE in 1996 to wrestle The Undertaker, there were some really wise and knowledgeable people in our business who thought Taker's career was on the decline. He continued to find a way. I mean, you kind of like feel like you're keeping your fingers on the pulse of the modern fans, and he sensed when it was time to change things up, and sometimes changing things up meant going back to the beginning. So he could come back with the purple and make it work all over again. He could come out for WrestleMania to a Johnny Cash, a solemn Johnny Cash song. He could make you accept him on his own terms and then bring you back to the Undertaker of old and make it feel special all over again.
Certainly for me, I mean, he's somebody that now it's been going on 30 years that we've known each other. So like all of us, he's changed as a person, changed as a human being over the years. I don't think anyone had any idea that it would turn out, you know, again, as well as it did.
Worked with everybody. They've thrown at him from giants to whatever, but just talented, man. And like I said, just a very talented person. And to have that type of longevity and to be on top and to steal at this time, to still be on top, talent.
What's happening, man?
Man, to be here is an honor. It's an honor to one of the greatest person, character, disciplined man, because he always been respectful. You see those lights going dark. You see that building going dark, and you hear that gun, doom. One of the things, if you watch back some of those videos, you could see me looking at the people because I like to enjoy the day, being happy. Man, that's priceless. Soon we know all that we're gonna be with the together after 20 years. We did a reunion by Messenger, and we talk and laugh, you know, a couple of stories there. So when we arrive here in Orlando for the pay-per-view, I mean, we already get together with some of the guys. We wait for Taker to arrive. So we are right there at the bar celebrating, and we close the bar. we close the bar. Team White. He's one of the tough, the referees, and he's the man who was more or less in charge of my matches. He's the guy that was in my WrestleMania 12 match with Steve Austin. He's the one, the referee my Caribbean Strap matches. This guy right here. I saw him last night. When I saw him, man, I went like so happy. And we take some picture, and I love this guy. What a gentleman.
What's not to love? These guys are terrific athletes, great showmen, but good people.
Yes, sir.
I was really, really excited when they said, yes, please come, because Undertaker's been a great friend through the years and a leader. And I wouldn't have missed this for the world. I would have crawled here.
I am not in the Hall of Fame. God, I don't even think I'll ever be in the Hall of Fame, but I'll tell you this, being here for him tonight and with all the guys, I'll take that over the Hall of Fame. I haven't been at a show in 15 years. My last match was MVP's tryout match in 2006. That was the last time I was in a ring. How are you, buddy?
Wow, how the hell are you?
I'm great.
Oh my God, you look awesome.
Thank you.
What, you're cooking still, right?
Yeah. Like,
where are you at?
Cardwell Yacht Club down in Clearwater Beach.
Yeah.
You guys are, yeah, I'm a huge fan of you guys.
Oh, wow.
But I would love, like, I said, I want to manage around.
Oh,
You guys are like the coolest.
we would be honored.
You
Love it.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
I got 4 now. That's pretty cool. Is that you, Jay? That's your camera?
This camera,
yeah. A little surreal to see him say, you know, that final goodbye. I've sort of been with him on this kind of path over the last few years. But what makes me happy today is I feel like he's at peace with it. I feel like he's content with it. Just deserves and has earned the right to go out the way he wants to go out.
You know, over the years, Undertaker's become a very good friend of mine. When I first started in WWE back in early 1997 as a backstage interviewer, I really didn't understand anything about the sports entertainment business.
I have one question for you. Tonight you put your WWF title on the line against The Rock. Can you withstand the charge of the Brahma Bull?
That was information that became invaluable as my career went along, and then I would transition into actually calling matches here, and I would call some of the big matches of Undertaker's career.
Tombstone Pile Driver. Wow, we have a new world champion.
So one of the things Undertaker did when I was a backstage interviewer early on in my career, from when he was The Undertaker through the transition into the American Badass character, every show that I would interview him on, Undertaker would always take away my privilege for that city. So if I was doing an interview with Undertaker, say at Madison Square Garden, at the end of the interview, he would look at me and say, Cole, your privileges in New York City have been revoked. And this was a running gag that went on for the better part of a year and really developed a really good friendship between me and Undertaker. And, you know, we're still close to this day. And, you know, if it wasn't for guys like Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Jerry Lawler, JBL, the veterans of this world, I don't think that I would have been as successful in my career as I have been so far.
There's something special when you get in there. It's definitely his presence. You're a little awestruck when he's in there, and the crowd feels it. It's cool to be in there. Can't really articulate exactly how that feeling is, but definitely goosebumps, your butterflies are going crazy, and it's a very special feeling.
Symbol was on the walls around the locker room area, and I saw it and I said, whoa, I've always loved that symbol. So I said, what if I painted that on my face? Let me see if I can paint that on my face. It turned out a lot better than I thought it would, so I'm very proud of this. And for the Undertaker tribute, man, I mean, I had to do something special, and this feels good.
Look at these pictures.
Oh, no.
That's TVO. Look. It looked like a TLC match going down here.
That's in the lobby, by the way.
Take care right there.
A little BSK reunion, about 20 years in the making. Been 20 years since we all been together at one time. Right. So it was a good night.
As far as I can remember, we were just guys that hung out together at TV, and mostly at TV, but at night too, we'd play dominoes. And at TV, you used to get the TV, say, at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and you might be there till 10, 11 o'clock at night, so you have a lot of downtime. So we used to play dominoes. And it was Yoke and Take, BSK, Bone Street Crew.
And let's just say, when we talk about BSK, and it's always that, like if we tell you what it means, then we'd have to kill you. but these are a bunch of guys in the industry, a bunch of diverse guys in the industry. You have black, you have Samoan, you have white, you have Japanese, Uncle Fuji, and guys from all over the walks of life of the world has come together during these times of professional wrestling as we all did our part to pave the way.
It was a group of guys that had love for what we did, the sport, and for each other, and we still got it. So I'd take a bullet for them boys.
We became just we were already friends, but we just became a real close-knit group. And a bunch of tough guys too, man. But last night, I had this badass chain with a skull on it, and start drinking that Jack. Next thing I know, I'm taking it off, putting it around his neck. Taker, please give it back. That's my favorite skull, man. That's my favorite skull. But I gave it to him because he deserves it, and he's the dead man, so he should have that.
Kane changed my career, changed my life. I went from being a guy that was in WWE, to a superstar. And that was due to The Undertaker.
Tonight we mark the end of an era. You are looking live at the award-winning and critically acclaimed WWE Thunderdome as we welcome you to this Thanksgiving tradition, the 34th Survivor Series.
This industry, you don't know, when you're working together and then you're gone for a bit, and then you never know when you're going to see each other. So to be able to see each other is very rewarding for all of us.
We get done wrestling, we would have a beer. They get done, they're eating chicken breast and over there, It's crazy.
Because it was Jack Daniels and beer, right, John? That was the drink for us, right? Back in the day.
It was, yeah.
Yeah,
man, seeing all the OGs here, man. My dad's old running crew, farewell to Undertaker, 30 years, man. He got his best friends here over 30 years, man. Up and down these roads, dudes, hitting these miles, hitting these airplane drives, laying the foundation. And we just giving respect where respect is due.
And we just actually fellowshipping, coming together. This is our Thanksgiving, man. This is our Christmas, and it don't happen too often that we get a chance to see all of us at one place at one time for one reason. And the reason tonight is for The Undertaker, but always a good time when we can get together and fellowship. Awesome, always.
Now we celebrate 30 years of excellence, 30 years of legend, 30 years of The Undertaker. Oh, this is going to be an incredible moment in WWE history tonight. Shane McMahon, Corey, who will ever forget WrestleMania 32, Undertaker versus Shane McMahon.
Oh, this is a blast from the past.
The Godwinns, real-life friends of The Undertaker. In fact, a lot of the people here tonight, part of that, a very infamous backstage group known as BSK, the Bone Street Crew. Buried Alive match, Boiler Room Brawl, but Mankind versus Undertaker, Hell in a Cell. Need we say any more? Corey, one of my favorite WrestleManias was WrestleMania X8, and that is when Ric Flair and Undertaker actually went head-to-head, and it was that night that Undertaker ran his WrestleMania streak to 10-0 when he beat the Nates.
He revitalized my career and it changed my life. We had great chemistry from the first day we worked.
I believe maybe the greatest match that I've ever had the honor and privilege to call in my career took place at WrestleMania 28. It was the end of an era. Undertaker and Triple H, just one of the many battles these two greats would have over the years. Well, ladies and gentlemen, WrestleMania 25, WrestleMania 26, when it was the streak versus career, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, probably two of the greatest matches in WrestleMania history. You know, in 1997 at the Bad Blood pay-per-view event, Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, Hell in a Cell. It would be the night that this man appeared, Kane, the brother of The Undertaker. And for the next 20 years, these two men would be synonymous with one another. The Brothers of Destruction, The Undertaker and Kane.
"30 years. For 3 decades, this man entertained a global audience. Tonight marks the end of an era. End of an era of the most storied career in history. It'll never be duplicated. So tonight, we say goodbye. So now I give you the dead man, the Phenom. Ladies and gentlemen, The Undertaker.
For 30 long years, I've made that slow walk to this ring and have laid people to rest time and time again. And now, my time has come. My time has come. To let The Undertaker rest in peace.
For 30 years, Undertaker's been the guy, and so many people that he's influenced and so many people that he's made an impact on.
He was destined to be who he is. Greatest guy in the world, deserves everything that he gets.
Taker just stayed true to who he was, stayed true to the fact that he was a man and a half, best character ever.
I don't think there'll ever be anybody like him. I don't think there'll ever be anybody like The Undertaker.
He's given his life to his business, and he'll be remembered forever.